So I don't know how this is going to go because it's a little bit windy. But I thought I'd just get the chance to introduce you to Daisy. I've got a day off today. I've got lots of errands to run, but I'm going to take like 10 minutes to just give you a quick go around and see what you think of her. Just introduce one of the vans and then we'll do the others as we go. Obviously, like I say, it's a little bit windy. I'm lucky to work. This is where my office is in this beautiful countryside area. But yeah, so I'll flip the camera around and we'll go from there. So this is Daisy. I bought her in just at Christmas time actually. Just happened to luck out and find her on Facebook as she was advertised. So managed to do the deal, get sort of first in the queue to go see her. Picked her up for what I thought was a good price. She needed a few bits, tyres and other bits and pieces. So managed to pick these wheels up with tyres for a good price as well. Her MOT was obviously extended because of COVID. So she's due her MOT on the 13th of December. Potentially a little concerned that there might be some issues with that. Not 100% sure how she'll do what, like welding wise. She has had a lot of welding done, as you can see in various places. There's little black spots here and there. Door was blue when we got her, so yeah, I sort of camouflage the door, try and sort of make it blend in a little bit. Stickers on the fuel tank, on the fuel cap, sorry, and all the sides. Obviously some were bought, some we've made ourselves. But yeah, she's generally just a workhorse. She just does whatever she needs to do. She returns me about 600 miles to a tank. She's only the 1.9, so she's a little bit gutless, but you know, it's fast enough. Change the steering wheel, put a leisure battery in, so she's got charging ports, things like that. She's got a reverse camera, which was just sort of a trial dash cam, obviously standard stuff. She's got some LED lights in the floor, some LED lights in the ceiling. This is like standard what she looks like in the back pretty much all the time. I have just emptied her out actually, so so she's not as full as she was. Roof rack picked up a little while ago. I'm planning to make those boards there a little bit tight together and potentially get a ladder so we can utilise that roof. Transit seats, I think somebody said they think they're transit seats, where they're welded in position. They fold forward, and then this seat that I made basically opens this way and makes the base of a bed. This comes out, this folds down and makes a table. Those legs swing out, makes a table, tea, coffee and stuff in there. Like a gas burner, gas bits and pieces in there, and then this piece slides in this gap and makes a perfectly flat surface for a double mattress. Not used it yet, and I'll give you a bit more detail that once I get around to sort of using it, but not really used it yet. That was my Heath Robinson installation of the reverse camera, so it's not on the outside, it's just inside the window, but it works perfectly well. So yeah, so she's all good there. She had all this carpeting done before we picked her up. Oh yeah, so then there's another charging point there which is isolated. So again, it's all a bit basic. As you can see, it's my first sort of go at wiring after years of doing it, years of not doing it, I mean. So I got a little bit out of practice. She had the sliding windows in before we got her. I think they're official kind of V-dub windows, but that one was hanging out a little bit, and it was leaking a touch, and it was way out. So we took that out a little while ago, redid the seal, fixed it in, and tightened it right up. So that's all good. And then yeah, wheels I've just picked up. If anybody wants to buy these, there's a set of banded steel T4 wheels, which are pretty good. Well, they were going to go on here, but I changed my mind completely really, and I don't fancy putting them on now. I just think I'm going to stick with these wheels for the time being. There's so many projects going on, I need to put the sort of money for tyres and stuff elsewhere, so that's how that's going to have to be for the time being. But these are for sale. They've just literally been picked up from the powder cutters. As you can see, they've all been properly banded. I'm looking for about £400 for those, £100 a wheel. They've never been on, you know, open to offers. I just need to get them gone. So if anybody knows anybody who's interested, these are the seats I spoke about. Just obviously if you're interested in the wheels, leave a comment in the box. But yeah, as you can see, a little bit of bodywork here and there, like some rust here, and it's got some rust along the sort of the scuttle panel and things. But you know, just like her as she is, she's just an honest van. She's had a headlight upgrade at some point as well, so nice and bright. Put the light bar on. This is a bit of a cheap ass one, and it's got a little bit of condensate station inside. But yeah, so that is Daisy, one of the fleet. So she's like I say, daily workhorse. I'm praying it's going to cost too much to get through the MOT in December. So go back on with my day, and I'll speak to you all soon. Cheers.